Hello, Gordon, Corin D, and Deanne Edwards here from Kelowna Infinity Nissan. So this is that little video I said I would send to you. I've really found that in the past my customers use it as an aid, or really, especially if you can't be here, touch the vehicle, feel the vehicle. This is going to be the next best thing. I can't begin to express again the condition and how great this vehicle is. I'm going to try to highlight absolutely everything for you. I'll probably have the vehicle be a little bit longer than I normally would. That's just literally to show you everything on the vehicle. So let's just get right to it. I'll get my mug off of this. So here it is, beautiful 2009 G37x Coupe High-Tech. Obviously you know, or I'm guessing that you know, that the X does mean intelligent all-wheel drive. What that basically means on the system, or the system in the vehicle, is able to have the vehicle start off at a 50-50 split with power between the front and rear axle. Then once you're up to cruising speed, not necessarily accelerating anymore, it'll actually drop the front axle and become a rear-wheel drive vehicle. This is something that Infinity is almost writing the book on. It is an extremely efficient system. As I mentioned to you before, I do have a G myself, and I love my car. I don't know, I'm going to try my best here to highlight this, but as you can see from the front hood, there is not even a single little pit. It is in great condition. The vehicle has never seen any snow. It's never seen rain, except for right now. The previous owner kept it in the garage, and that's basically where it stayed. This being an Infinity, you have obviously xenon high projection headlights, as you see right there. The nice big flared out front. It's kind of an Infinity standard. I'm just going to point you down here. Do you see that little bracket right next to the license plate, basically right there? That's a little radar, or a laser, sorry, not a radar, a little laser. I'm going to kind of show you what that is a little bit later. But I'm going to start in the vehicle here. So as I said, this G is fully leathered, or real leather seating surfaces, not fake leather or leatherette like you do see in a lot of other models. Everything is all hand stitched, handcrafted out of Japan. There's no Mexican plant, there's no stateside plant as of well this year. So everything is imported and everything is great. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors. As you can see here, you do have what they call memory sets, so you can set the steering column, the seats, and the mirrors to a specific driver, one or two. Coming on in the vehicle, you've got full power group or powered seats here. I'm going to jump inside. Pardon. There we go. Okay, so you've got your steering wheel mounted audio controls and your steering wheel mounted Bluetooth controls, along with your steering wheel mounted cruise control and this button right here. This is the intelligent cruise control. So now we're talking about that little bracket that you saw at the front of the vehicle. What that basically does is emits a signal, and as you can see, you can set it to either 1, 2, or 3 car lengths. When you're actually in cruise control, the car will automatically apply the brakes or the gas as needed. It's going to be a very complex thing to explain. I'll try to do that a little bit later, but intelligent cruise control. I'm just going to start up the vehicle here. Full push button start ignition. There's no actual physical ignition where you put the keys in. Full touchscreen HD navigation system, so that if you are doing any sort of driving or anything like that, I can move this all around. You've got AM, FM radio, CD player, XM satellite radio, dual side climate controls. Everything is voice activated. You've got your heated seats button down here with your snow mode. I'll explain what that is a little bit later. Tiptronic shifting system, but again, there's no marks, there's no scratches. There's no dents, no dings. It is perfect. One of the greatest things with the G is, I'll try to show you this here. When you move the steering wheel, you see how the entire steering column moves, not just the steering wheel. So when you're actually driving, you're in a completely neutral, ready spot every time you do it. Moving up top here, you have something called HomeLink. So you can actually program up to 3 different garage door openers into the actual mirror. And this is called an electroluminescent mirror, which is an auto dimming mirror. So you don't have to flip that little tab like you did have to before. One touch open sunroof, as well as a couple other seats in the back, just in case you did have anybody else that you're going to be driving with. But very, very, very well appointed on the interior. I'm going to jump back out here. Opening up the trunk, I actually doubt that they've ever even used this trunk. Again, it was just as a driver vehicle when they would go on trips out to the west side or anything like that. And that entire back seat does fold down, as you see there, just in case you had golf clubs or hockey sticks or whatever else that you have that you might want to put in there. Coming back around, there's one other thing I want to show you guys. This is kind of the bread and butter in Infiniti. This is what makes an Infiniti an Infiniti. It's the drive. So, very, very clean engine. We actually didn't even clean it. It actually came into us like this. I know this because there's no water spots or anything like that on this board. Usually you'd see water spots if we sprayed it. But because this vehicle was kept inside and he had it detailed pretty much every 2 weeks, it's perfect. Dual side exhaust imports, and yes, very, very, very sharp, very clean. As you can see, the battery and the brake fluid are in separate heat shielded compartments. Those are going to be the two items that are going to be most affected by the heat of the engine. This being a 3.7 liter V6, it's going to push out 330 horsepower, and it's got a fantastic muffle. Infiniti's got one of the best muffles out there. I'd actually put that out there. So there it is, guys. 2009 G37x coupe. Very well priced, over $50,000 brand new. Navigation, they don't charge anything for it. XM, you get free for 3 months. Intelligent cruise, I mean, very, very nice. So, again, the reason that we do these videos is just to be able to show you the kind of condition that the vehicle's in. I could take some more pictures. I know that the pictures that we have online are professionally done, so they're going to be better than anything that I can do. But as I said to you before, it'd be okay if you can actually make it in for the next couple weeks. We'd have to do a little bit of groundwork there, like figuring out, the prices with taxes, if you're financing, if you're not. But I can guarantee that you will be extremely happy with this vehicle. I think you guys deserve it. You've worked hard, and you almost did it last time. So here we go. So the quicker we move, the more guaranteed we can get you this ride. All right? Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.